Alright, Budew's broken. Well, we all know that. But the nice thing with Budew is that it really can help a lot of slower paced decks actually have a chance to set up and compete now in the format because you can item lock your opponent while you get to build your board up. And I'm excited to show off this brand new Budew Torterra Grass Toolbox deck I cooked up for today's video. So welcome back everybody to a brand new Pokemon TCG Prismatic Evolutions deck video. And today I'm excited to take a look at my new Budew Torterra EX deck here. Now Torterra EX is a pretty fun card to play. The whole point of it is the attack Force March, does 30 damage, for each of your grass Pokemon in play. So you fill your board up with grass Pokemon, you do a ton of damage. Torterra got a minor upgrade with the release of Stellar Crown when we got access to Area 0. So then you could use Teal Mask Ogerpon in the deck to then do even more damage. In fact, with a full bench with an Area 0, you were doing 270 damage for a single grass energy. But Torterra still was missing something. It's a really cool archetype, but you have to play all grass Pokemon. Your deck can be kind of clunky. It's actually a little bit slower too, because you can use Grotle, which has a really good ability that lets you search check for grass Pokemon. But the idea is that now we have access to Budew, which is a grass Pokemon, which is good for Torterra. Also because we can use Itchy Pollen to slow down the opponent while we get to build up our board. Because we do need to build up multiple different Stage 2 Pokemon, like the Beautifly, which is going to be our draw engine. We don't have much draw in the deck. We have Ogerpon, but we only play 7 grass. It's not really that much. We have Stoked Draw. Once your turn, you can draw cards until you have 6 in your hand. Really good ability to be able to fill your hand up. It's really good against Iono, obviously, so Beautifly is a really nice card to play. And, of course, it is a grass-type Pokemon, which we do like having. Also, the deck does run the Rabsca, which is very important to have against stuff like Dragapult. So we are going to play the Rabsca in here, which happens to be a grass-type. Literally, the deck is just all grass-type Pokemon. We got the Beautiflies, the Torterras, the Ogres, and the Rabsca, and the Budew. And the Budew just buys us time to slow down our opponent, right? So that's the point. You can build up a board, get some Grottles down, get your Beautifly out, maybe get your Rabsca out, and then you can break Budew lock and then start attacking with Torterra, which has a monstrous 340 HP. And like I said, this thing can take massive one-hit KOs. Even if you don't have the Area 0 in play, our A-Spec is going to be that Maximum Belt, so that Torterra can do just a little bit more damage. In fact, if we do get a full board of Pokemon in play and do 270 damage with a Max Belt, we can knock out Dragapult EX in one hit, which is kind of the idea of playing the Max Belt in the deck. And it's a very cool deck that finally got a little bit better with the addition of Budew, and I'm excited to show off this new Torterra Budew deck I've got cooked up. Before you get in the video, big shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. If you're going to get any Pokemon TCG pack codes, get them over at Card Cavern. If you're looking to get any sets like Prismatic Evolutions codes, if they happen to have any in stock or an older set, IRL singles product, anything like that, get them over at Card Cavern. If you get anything at Card Cavern, at the checkout, use my discount code LittleDarkFury for a 5% discount on your purchase. Help the channel, help yourself out, and up our Card Cavern. So shout out Card Cavern, check them out, use code LDF, link down below. Also, big shout out to the sponsor, TC Evolutions. If you want to get any of the awesome product over on TC Evolutions website, definitely check them out, link down below. If you want to get any dice, damage counters, V-Star markers, abilities markers, any of the awesome product over on their site, definitely check them out, link down below. If you get anything over at TC Evolutions at the checkout, use my discount code LDF for a 10% discount on your purchase. So shout out to Card Cavern and TC Evolutions, check them out both down below, and use code LDF if you get anything over on the two sites. And if you want to go sub to my main, or my second channel, sorry, down below, check out my second channel. I just did a video where I did my tournament recap of my 78th playthrough run at the San Antonio Regionals with my Goldengo Palkia deck. So yeah, here is the list I've got cooked up for the video. We have to play a lot of Pokemon in the deck. Honestly, maybe not enough Pokemon, I feel like, is maybe in the deck. I think maybe we could play a couple more Pokemon in here. My issue is, when I was trying to fit everything in the deck, though, I kind of ran out of space. I play 7 grass, I got the 4 bug catching sets, and the 4 nest balls. One of the downsides of Torterra is Turtwig, unfortunately, has 80 HP, so Buddy Poffin is not as good. Though we could play a Buddy Poffin in here, in all honesty, because you can find Wurmple and Budew, obviously, and Rellor, but I guess you could try that out. But some other key cards, we got the Turo, which is really nice. If you have a Grotle on your bench and they don't kill your Torterra, you can just go Turo your Torterra, fully heal it, and then just evolve your Grotle that you had on the bench into another Torterra. Because ideally with the deck, you want to get a bunch of Grottles in place. You just have a lot of search going on, which is really nice to have. We got 3 rare candies. Still nice to have candy to get Beautifly out. Sometimes you got to get that quick Torterra online. Then we got 1 Night Stretcher, 1 Rod, 1 Switch. Torterra, Turtwig, Grotle are pretty chunky Pokemon, so it's nice to have the Switch and the Turo. And then we got the 1 Max Belt, the 3 Area Zeros. But yeah, definitely maybe wouldn't mind putting more basics in the deck. You could up the line of Rabsca, you could play more Wurmples, you could play more Ogres if you want. Maybe there's other grass Pokemon you could play in here. I do think this deck might get better with the new Lillian coming out in, I think, Journey Together is when it's going to be releasing. Not too sure on that one, but maybe the deck gets even better with the new Lillian. But I'm excited to show off the deck, and hopefully we get some action with Budew to show off how good Budew can be with Torterra to slow down your opponent while you get to build up this monster of a Pokemon. Okay, again in this game, my opponent opens Iron Hands. I don't know what this is. This is interesting. I'm in a dilemma. Do I get a basic or do I wait? Because I want a bug catching set into Torterra next turn. If I can. Might just pass. Sure. I don't know what I'm playing against. I don't know. This is like my best play. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully the game runs smooth, by the way. I have to use a hotspot to play on my computer right now because my router decided to not work anymore. So you got to bear with me on that. Okay, it's Miraidon, I think. Yeah, it's Miraidon for sure. Actually, getting Budew would be really good to stop Generator from working. It actually really sucks we can't Budew them next turn. All right, they're going to play Area 0 for us. I'll love to see it. Oh, they're going to be motivating. That's fine with me. So I guess the Budew play wouldn't have been as effective anyways. So they're doing Motivate. All right, Torterra is pretty good against Miraidon. We do have to bench Ogerpon, so we have to put a 2-prizer down that they can knock out, but Torterra is very beefy and does big damage. That's good. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I should Nest Ball for Wurmple, to be honest with you. There's no way I'm going to bug catching set into Torterra and Beautifly, though. Maybe I should have, honestly. I'm, like, regretting that now. I might have actually been correct to get a Wurmple with that Nest Ball. TBH. Yeah, actually, that might have been the correct play, to be honest. Getting Wurmple with Nest Ball. They're not doing any damage to me. Yo, broken. All right, what's our draw looking like? Switch. Okay, we have the option to Budew now. So let's start off the bug catching set. It worked out anyways. We got these two. Cool, cool. I guess if I... Yeah, maybe... I mean, yeah, I could have probably just got Wurmple last turn. I'm, like, thinking about it more now. It's, like, probably was correct to do that. But we can kind of limit our board size here, which is pretty good. We don't have to get a whole lot of stuff. So let's just get more Turtwig stuff here. We can Nest Ball for Wurmple. We're not killing this, unfortunately. Do I Budew? I'm actually starting to think Budew actually might be okay here. If we can buy another turn. If we go Budew, they would need to find their double turbo, but they can go Ampy very much. I don't think we Budew here. Not anymore, yeah. If they didn't put 2 energy on the Iron Hands, I don't think I would have probably went Budew, because then they had no way to technically attack my Budew. But they could just go Arven for Force Seal for double turbo. I don't want them to take 2 prizes this turn if I can avoid it, so I'm just going to do that instead. We'll see. They can't kill Torterra. It's pretty good. Hopefully my opponent doesn't kill Wurmple or Grotle next turn, because I do need Rare Candy Torterra, or Rare Candy Beautifly, though, to stay in the game. Taking out Raichu is going to be important, too. It was an interesting dilemma. I don't know. Maybe I could have went for the Budew, but I think it was incorrect, because if they Iron Hands, it's pretty bad. It looks like they're going into Arm Press for 170 damage, which is kind of interesting. It's actually enough to 2-shot me. Diabolical. All right, what's our top deck? Okay, wow. That's, yep, that works pretty good. And now we... Next we Beautifly first, right? Make Grotle first. I think another Grotle. I'm probably going to have to bench Ogre here. We need to knock out Iron Hands this turn. Or find boss. One of those two things needs to happen. All right, Beautifly, what do you got for me? Okay. Can Nest Ball for Ogre. And then we can get another basic. Probably get Budew. Because why not? Max Ball's in there, right? No, it's prized. Okay, we gotta go... Bug catching set. Oh, I didn't realize... I didn't really prize check, honestly. Should have known that. Crap. Okay. Please give me a thing here. We need to find basics. Okay, yo, the Nest Ball clutch. Okay, whew, let's go. We got the knockout. Low-key close. I should have prize checked, because then I wouldn't have Grottled. Yeah, that was close. We actually almost whiffed this knockout. Diabolical. We also didn't have enough Pokemon to knock out the Iron Hands. We would have whiffed the KO if they had a Bravery Charm on, but they would have 2-shot me, though, so it would have been fine. Okay, that was close. That was a lot closer than it needed to be. Jeez. Okay, let's see what our 2 prizes are going to be. Another Turtwig. Ultra Ball is pretty good. Okay, cool, cool. All right, this is a lot better. We're chilling. My opponent could still knock out a Torterra, obviously, with Raikou. But we can prize trade pretty evenly now, which is the point. So hopefully we're able to just go 2-2-2 for a game now, ideally. It's kind of funny because, like, this is a matchup where Budew's actually really good because since we are a bit of a slower deck, I mean, we got lucky we got turn 2 Torterra and stuff going, but Usually that's not happening, right? So it's actually good to Budew the opponent to slow them down so you can get access to, whatchamacallit. So you can slow them down from generating, then you can build up your board, and then you can take the first 2 prizes with Torterra. So it's like kind of funny that's how it worked out. They go into Raikou. I guess they're forced to Magneton here. All right. I'm okay with getting Magneton. We get another prize. We get another basic. I also need to find energy. My hand is kind of clogged up. I'm in a weird dilemma. Do I Ultra Ball away my Airy Zeros? I don't think they play a way to bump Airy Zero, so I'm like debating whether or not it's good. Because what if they play like a random vacuum or something? Because then if I can't one-shot anything, this actually could get a lot closer than it needs to be. So I'm like debating keeping those. I can get rid of Silcoon. Oh, never mind. My opponent just scoops it up anyways. Okay, you know what? We take those. Torterra's a beast. We hit Reggie Drago. Interesting. We have a pretty solid start. If we don't prize Rabsca, that'd be great. Okay, so we can actually use Budew and potentially Rabsca. So I'm going to start with a Teal Dance, see if we can get off this before I do anything else. Let's see. Okay, there's our Budew. Get the Rellor. Bench Budew. Pass. All right, pretty solid turn 1. We can hopefully set up our board a bit and go from there. Budew's obviously really good against Reggie Drago because we can slow him down. I don't think Torterra can one-shot a Drago, which is the only problem. But we also have a ton of HP, and if we can get Rabsca down, we can maybe play around any shenanigans that they might try to do to us. All right. They bench a Hawlucha here. Does that matter? I don't think so. We'll see what they can do this turn. They could technically get 2 energy on this Reggie Drago, and then the Budew is going to be completely useless, right? There's a chance that can happen. Let's see if they can get that. There's an energy. Okay. Is there anything else? Yo, they could Celestial Roar, which is actually pretty funny. And they could still high roll. Oh my god, they're going for it. Oh my goodness, they got 2 energy. Yikes. That's actually terrifying. Well, that was a good top deck. Not good. I'm at the Iono. That's really bad that they got 2 energy off that. They did lose Jamming Tower, which is nice, but they have Legacy Star. Who cares? And oof. That is not a very good Iono. For me, anyways. Oh, God. We get Grotle established. I was hoping to maybe get Beautifly out there or something. Alright, well, let's just do this and grab Silcoon. We're gonna have to just go into Budew and pray that item lock buys us a turn. Do I want to... Actually, down to switch. Because actually, the 3 energy on the Drago means they'll go to 4. That actually hit them pretty hard. I might as well actually... Yeah, I might as well use Ogerpon in this matchup as an attacker. Alright. We could buy a turn. Now, I did Iono my opponent. So they find a fire. It is what it is. They don't have a lot of fire in the deck. They can't play Vessel, but they could just find V-Star. Well, if they go V-Star, they have to discard a Dragon. But they can Legacy Star, and it'll probably get them there. So we'll see what they... We'll see. If we can buy another turn here, that'd be great. Because then I can set my board up a little bit more. And nope, that is just very much not going to happen as my opponent, unfortunately, has a fire. Rip. They don't bench any other Pokemon here, though. We can take a knock with Ogerpon. So we actually have a decent chance to take control of this match, though. It's actually not too bad. Yeah, they didn't get another guy. So, yeah, we could just knock out the Drago here with our Ogerpon, which is pretty good. Okay, this is fine. The Rabsca coming in clutch. All right, yo. I'm down. Yeah, 210 HP is, like, pretty good. All right, let's go. What's our top deck? Another Grotle? We need to find 2 energy to KO them. I'm not guaranteed to get this knockout, which is the only dilemma. If I whiff the knockout, and I don't get another Budew, this could be pretty bad. All right, come on, Beautifly. 4 cards. We need 4 good cards here. Okay. It's going to be an Iono and PRE, I guess. We need 2 energy. Come on, we have Bug Catching Set. We have a lot of outs. Okay. Ooh, we whiffed an energy. We got Bug Catching Set. I do have access to a Nest Ball to thin. I don't want to shuffle the deck, though, technically speaking. Okay, screw it. Bug Catching Set. 1 energy is not going to cut it. Oh, no. Not have any other Budews in the deck. Rip. Don't want Ultra Ball. This is a big knockout whiff. Come on, Teal Dance. Help a brother out. Damn it. That's depressing. That's insane that I whiffed. Oh my god. Iono bug catching set. 14 cards seen there with our top deck, and we didn't see an energy. 15 actually, if you include the Teal dance. Wow. That's just so sad. Now my opponent gets to play the game, which is terrible. Yeah, now they're just gonna do whatever. This is so awful. Now there is one silver lining. My opponent can't currently do any Shangans because Rabsca's in play. Also, we can knock out Drago with a full benched Torterra. We'll see if my opponent gets the stadium. Okay, well, they do get Drago, V-Star. They get rid of an Ogerpon and E-Switch, which is decent. They have Mew to work with to draw an extra card, though. Yeah, it really sucks we whiffed the knockout. That would have been a big knockout. We could have taken the knockout, would have bought us like another turn. We could have taken a decent prize lead, especially because they play Radiant Charizard. It's actually kind of important to do that. So that really sucks we were not able to find 2 energy there off of all those cards we saw. Oh, they pass. They're not going to Legacy Star? Okay. This is good. Okay, hold on. So let's go attach. Do this. We need 2 basics. So we'll start off a Grotle. I think we have knockout, right? We go get Grotle. Evolve that guy. Can Ultra Ball. Grab Torterra. Rare Candy into Torterra. Beautifly first before Grotle, so we can maximize our chances. Okay. I'll do 1 Teal dance here. See if we can find a basic. I'm gonna have to probably play this Iono, which I still don't want to do. Oh my god, bruh. Do I Teal dance again? How much energy are we down? 4? 5? Sure. I don't want to Iono them. I also like having the boss's order so I can just chase Dragos here if I get this knockout. Oh my god. I have to play the Iono to KO them. That's insane. I don't even know if I'm gonna get the knockout. There's no way I whiff a basic, right? Okay, good. I was like, bruh. That's actually insane. We nearly whiffed the knockout on this Drago. That's crazy. We are whiffing knockouts. I guess we only have 2 basics in the deck, but still, that's crazy. Okay. Kaboom. Well, I'll save the Torterra in case they boss something up. All right, that's a big knockout. The Budew actually ended up being relevant. That 10 damage, that measly little 10 damage we did, ended up being important. All right, nice. Decent prizes. Okay. The only problem is now I Iono'd boss the bottom of the deck. I maybe could have played the bucket set to shuffle and burn it. Maybe I should have, honestly. I don't know. That sucks that we had to burn that hand. I really like that hand. If we didn't get Iono'd, we had double boss. My opponent had a 3-card hand with nothing in it. Sucks we had to do that. But I think we can take control of this match now. I think the game will come down to boss, basically. There is the stadium bump. That's what I was worried about. It's fine. But now we're not one-shotting Dragos anymore. That kind of sucks. Yeah. It's unfortunate. We'll manage. I mean, even if worse comes to worse, we can just 2-shot them. Torterra has a ton of HP. Plus, we have a Rabsca on our bench. I'm not really too worried. Yeah, I'm not really too worried. We got the Rabsca. We're chilling. I'll see what they do here. I wouldn't mind getting an Iono, because we can refine boss's order, which I want to do. They're probably just going to retreat into Hawlucha. Though, honestly, going down to 1 prize isn't the worst thing ever if it comes down to it, because then Radzar becomes less effective. Would have been in a way better spot, though, if I, 1, didn't have to Iono, and 2, I didn't whiff the knockout on the Drago that turn earlier. So, my opponent can easily still stay in this game, which is kind of crazy. Just because we had some bad beats. Yeah, still not great. Another E-Switch gone. They still have Legacy Star, though. There's Nest Ball. For another... there's Ogre. There's the Ogerpon. Let's see what else they do, though. I want to find Super Rod. I do need to put energy back, too. So I'm down a few of them. There's another Reggie Drago coming down. Only 1 Ogerpon in play. Interesting. Honestly, the win con might be boss. Just because we know we can't one-shot a Drago V-Star with Torterra. Unless we Budew did. But we don't got the Budew. This deck might even get better with the new Lurantis that comes out. Or Lilligant. Lilligant, yes. I got the 2 mixed up. There's a Lurantis. It's the same card, effectively, as like a Lurantis from Sun and Moon era. Lilligant. But Lilligant's not... Does Lilligant come out and Journey together? I can't remember. Okay, if it doesn't matter. Ooh, Prime Catcher. I did waste my Switch, which is pretty bad. They're going to trap something here. Well, actually, anything they bring in, I can either retreat or just evolve into Torterra. Actually, this is fine. This is actually not that big of a deal. It's actually even better they're wasting their Prime Catcher, too. It's not the Legacy Star to get it back if they want it. I'm okay with this. They're going to Hawlucha. Okay, I'm faced with an interesting decision. Do I knock out the active or do I try to get boss? We'll see. I'm actually interested as to how this goes down. Honestly, I think we just KO the active. Like, we have a really good lead on my opponent right now. Yeah, I think KOing the active is fine. TBH. I think I'm okay just knock out active here. We have a lead. My opponent can't take a 2-prize KO unless they go after Ogerpon via Gudra or via Tina. Okay, what's our prize? There's some Max Bell. We do need that. We can find... I mean, literally this game is probably just going to go down to boss. Also, now that I KO the Hawlucha, it makes their Radzar turn less effective. They could Radzar me now, though, if they want. They could go, like, Radzar D-switch attack, but... We just basically... This game is going to come down to us finding boss's order, basically, is what I'm trying to say. We are going to need to find a boss's order to win this game. There's Kyurem. The best attacker is just probably Gudra, right? They find Gudra, it's pretty bad. Yeah, I'm okay to activate Fez here. This is fine. I think killing the Hawlucha was fine. They had Legacy Star anyways. Ooh, they're going to boss again. They might kill the Rabsca. No, they're bringing the Ogre. But now they need a combo to knock it out. And there's the Legacy Star, which they had to pop. And unfortunately for my opponent, they milled some pretty good cards. Radzard, a Super Rod. It's pretty good. No other big dragons got discarded, which is nice. That's good. I'm surprised they're going after Ogerpon. I guess I want to shut off Area 0, but I can't one-shot Drago anyways at this point. We should play a Vitality Band in here, though I actually don't know what I'm cutting. There's actually... This deck's kind of tight on space. Vitality Band could be kind of lit in here, though. Okay, let's see if they grab with this. This is an interesting dilemma for my opponent. They still have a Super Rod left, right? They got E-Switch Grass. Yeah, looks like it was an E-Switch Grass, right? Yep, okay. There's Flip the Script. I'm surprised they didn't do that before the Legacy Star, though. I feel like flipping the script before Legacy Star was correct, right? Because then you have a better idea of what you want to get off your Legacy Star. There's Nest Ball. They're going to fail it. It's actually kind of important. How many ball cards are they down? 3 Nest, 4 Ultras. Because the only way to get that Radzar back is to rot it back in the deck. They're running dangerously thin on resources, too. Their Prime Catcher is gone, and their Switch. Is there ever a world where I could just boss and deck them out? Maybe. They just don't really have a good attacker here. They're not taking a prize on this Ogerpon, unless they find Giratina, but then they have to lose 2 more resources. Like, I'm okay with this. They can't even kill the Ogerpon. I guess they could get Hawlucha back. Yeah, I guess they could theoretically go knockout Super Rod Hawlucha, but they bench Hawlucha. They can't bench Radzard. So I don't know. We'll see. I guess that's what they're planning, right? Phantom Dive and then Hawlucha the Ogerpon later on in the game. We could Turo this Ogerpon, though, and deny that play from being effective, so that's probably the play. Not to mention, again, Rabsca is just cleaning house here. Bruh, don't do it. Oh, my God. Well, there's the concession. They went Kyurem. It's crazy. That's crazy. I saw the damage pop up. I'm like, wait, what? Did the game just bug out? All right, let's go. They tried to cure me. Yeah, there's the concession. Okay, whatever. I was looking okay for us anyways. Like, even if they did Phantom Dive there, we could just smack them with Torterra for 180. They needed Rod, Hawlucha, knockout Ogerpon. They weren't even taking a prize on Torterra. They were down most of their Gust anyways. Like, Prime Catcher was gone and Switch. I think we were probably going to win that game regardless of that Kyurem throw. Rabsca's broken. You know what's funny? The Budew actually ended up being relevant. The Budew allowed us to one-shot that Reggie Drago, which I think was good, for sure. Even though we definitely could have killed it a turn earlier via Ogerpon. You know what? The Budew math ended up working out in the end anyways for us. All right, we hit Reggie Drago. I think we just hit the same person we just played against. Okay, sure. Thank you, Ladder. Our starting hand is okay. We can actually go into Budew, which is good, which we do need to do, obviously. There's a Nest Ball getting played. Alright, my opponent could technically knock out Budew via Ogerpon if they wanted to. It's actually better if they had Drago on the active, right? Because that 10 damage can end up being pretty irrelevant. So let's see what my opponent's going to do. Yeah, they got the Teal Dance. They could probably just kill Budew next turn if they just have 2 grass, which is kind of terrifying. The Budew's just not as effective against Ogerpon, unfortunately. There's Earthen Vessel. Depending on how things go, though, maybe we can keep our eyes open for like a Budew stall play at the end of the game. They lose a lot of resources, it's possible. Alright, we are going to be able to Iono, but they're just going to attach another energy to this Ogerpon, and then I can't really Budew it. The Budew's just really weak if they get another energy on here. No, they're going to... Okay, hold up. That might be a good sign, then. I mean, they still probably find 2 energy next turn, regardless, even if I Budew them and Iono them. But we'll see. If they retreat, that'd be nice. No, they stay in the active. Okay, rip. What's our top deck? Another grass? Kind of mid. Do we have Rabsca? It's the most important thing we got to make sure we don't prize. Okay, Rabsca's in there. It's pretty good. Okay. Play the Iono. We can put the energy to the bottom of the deck. They could still probably attack me, though, but let's see what the Iono gives me. That's... not a Turtwig in sight. Yikes. Alright, best play I got is Itchy Pollen and Prey. My favorite way to play the game. Itchy Pollen and Prey. Let's see if my opponent draws into 2 energy. We put 2 to the bottom of the deck. They can't play Earthen Vessel. They might not even be able to shuffle the deck, to be honest with you, so we'll see. They could Legacy Star, I guess, which is also pretty bad, though. Not great, but we'll see what they decide to do. Get the Arven, probably. Okay, they're going to play an Iono. I kind of like the Silcoon, but at least I get a better hand. And ideally, we find more Turtwigs. Okay, there we go. I'll see if they can get a knockout. If they whip the knockout, that'd be great. I just want 1 turn to buy. We need to buy, like, another turn. Just because our hand was so mid off of that turn. They go Squawkabilly. Are they going to motivate this turn? No, they're going to pop the Legacy Star, and ooh. It's a good Legacy Star. They did not get rid of anything too crazy. But they did get energy in the discard. So if they have an energy in their hand, unfortunately, they can choose to go Ogerpon. It's not great. It's not good at all. We do have access to Arven to get... I don't know. This is pretty bad. It's not good. Yeah, they got energy. That's not great. Energy Vessel. Okay, they can't play the Vessel currently, so my opponent still can't attack unless they draw an energy. Or they already have one in their hand. There's no way, right? Do they have an energy? Oh, they whiffed. All right, perfect. That works. Hey, our boy Rellor pulled up. Perfect. Okay. This is actually a decent hand. So maybe I just hold it. We have Rare Candy PAF for next turn. Or we get that now, actually. Yeah. Save the tool. Okay. This is pretty good. They could whiff energy next turn, too, maybe. Okay, there's Ogerpon, Bug Catching Set. I'll play the Bug Catching Set. Take these 2. We have our Candy Torterra for next turn, which is nice. Do I want to bench Ogerpon? I don't want them to be able to boss this up. Just wait a turn to bench Ogre. No, I'll bench it. There's no reason not to. A little Itchy Pollen. We'll save the hand, right? Because we have obviously Arven and stuff. We'll keep the energy in case my opponent's play this turn is to like boss a Turtwig, so they don't get itchied again. If they whiff the attack somehow, we can like go Rare Candy Torterra. So that's fine. They burn Legacy Star, which is good. If they don't attack, I mean, we can just chill, you know. They had research, though, so that's probably going to be an attack. But they lose another E-Switch. That's good. There's down 2 E-Switches now. All right, let's see if they draw an energy. Can they draw into a grass? They should be able to. I'd be surprised if they whiffed a grass, considering they just did Legacy Star and everything else. All right, what do they got? No way, bro. Are we really buying another turn? Halucha? This is why I didn't want to bench Ogerpon. Yeah, see? I knew they had a Halucha. It's the same person we just played against. That's why I was like, maybe I shouldn't have benched that. Because now they can, like, Phantom Dive this. Oh, they whiffed the grass again. That's crazy. Nice. Perfect. I was hoping to get a Grotto because I want to get Rabsca out here. All right, cool. I think we'll just... do I take the knockout with Torterra? Yeah, I think it's time we start attacking my opponent. Let me just make sure everything checks out. I'd have the max belt to KO them, but there's a Mew and Squawk in play, so it's honestly not even that bad. Yeah, there's 2 Pokemon in play that are easy boss targets. So I'm okay wasting... It feels bad because, like, we're 10 damage away from killing that thing. So I just Budew them again. We can do that, but I am down to just take the KO now. You know? You can say Budew. I could hit them and then Budew them later on in the game, actually. Yo, big brain play right there. I think we just KO them. We're putting on a lot of pressure right now. And then we just maybe boss for game. Play that. Bench you. Teal Dance. Might as well put energy on Ogerpon. It's a decent attacker in this matchup. Another Torterra. It's not bad. Okay. I'll take the knockout. I guess I didn't need to get max because I got Area 0, but if I whiff, it's like feels bad. But I guess I could have then Budewed it. But I think it's fine. Just take the knockout. Like, I'm down. Again, there's 2 Pokemon on the bench I can boss out. This max belt might not be relevant anyways in that scenario, so it should work out. Squawk abilities, we can one-shot with no Area 0. Mew gets one-shot too, so it's like not a big deal. It's not a big deal. My opponent also has a pretty loaded bench, so like they have to go Ogerpon, attach E-Switch. So let's see if they have all that. They can't bench Fez. That's why I think it was correct to kill the Ogerpon there. Just we might as well put pressure on my opponent now. It's the point of the Budew, man. Slow him down, set up your board. We got Rabsca in play, we got Beautifly in play. We are hopefully cooking a bit. Let's see what my opponent decides to do. They need to find specifically that combo. They have to do it because I have bot. They could Iono me, I guess, but I have Beautifly in play. We'll see. See what they decide to do here, how they're going to go about it. Okay, there's Ultra Ball. That can get him an Ogre. They can't KO Torterra either. So even just hitting Drago is pretty good. There's Radzar discard. That's nice. See what this Ultra Ball gives them. Yeah, there's the Ogerpon. Do they have E-Switch? There's 2 E-Switches left in their deck. They could prize one. There's a good chance there's one prize, right? I guess Area 0 lets them benchmark Pokemon with Ogre. Crap. Kind of forgot about that, actually. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have played the Area 0 then. Maybe I should have just taken the knockout on the Mew when I had the chance to. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Maybe I shouldn't have played that. I should have probably just not played. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of forgot they can also use Area 0. Whatever. It's fine. We'll manage. They might bump it anyways, just to try to limit my bench. Again, if they whiff here, we can just go boss, KO, Ogerpon, and call it a day. Or we could just kill Squawkabilly and then set up a play later on where we can kill Radzar. Or KO the Hawlucha if they retreat. There's a good chance they whiff. They are retreating. We'll see what they got. They're going into Drago. Did they get an E-Switch? Do they have a supporter? They're down a decent amount of researches. Never mind, I say that and they play their last research. Ooh, but Diabolical. They have to get rid of their Prime Catcher. You love to see it. Nice. Yeah, there's Fez. Yeah, I kind of forgot they can benchmark Pokemon. Never mind. They should still... I mean, they could whiff. I mean, again, there's an E-Switch prize. It's possible. Maybe. Hitting into the Drago is good anyways. Like, even if they just smack with Phantom Dive, we'll just hit the Drago for whatever, right? Just set up to be KO'd. Hit it as hard as we can because they might Goodra me. I don't know if they play Goodra. Can't they find the E-Switch? They're not taking a prize this turn. We can still 2-2-2 them. Like, we are well enough set up now where the 2-2-2 race is probably enabled, so it's, like, not that bad. They have 7 cards left, too. Do they have their Switch? No, they don't. Yo. They're down 5 energy. Is there ever a world where I can win by stalling Drago V-Star on the bench with Budew? Maybe? Yo, that's an option. Just saying. In fact, you know what? Maybe instead of going boss Ogre, hitting Drago in the active, what if we boss their other Drago V-Star? We know it's probably not moving. Yo, I'm down. They have 1 E-Switch left, too. There's literally no way that Drago can move, technically. Unless they play literally like a dumb tech card like a Turo. Yo, I might be down. We get punished if they do that, though. That's the problem. So I don't know about that play. Feels kind of bad. We could get punished pretty badly if they do that. Like, hitting in the active here is, like, okay, too, obviously. But now the game's taunting me. It's like, just go boss. They haven't played Iono yet, so I don't even know that's going to work. They haven't played... They only have 1 Iono in the discard. Okay, we'll start off the turn with the Grotle and just figure out how to go from there. That's tempting. Boss hit this, knowing they're out of switch outs, or just hit the active and 2-shot it, or a boss. The options are endless, folks. It's kind of crazy. They could cure him. No, they cure him. No, cure him's well, they have to cure him for game. So down so many E-Switches. Okay, I'm just going to go for the Drago. I think this is definitely the correct play. Yeah, I think I just do this. This is 100% the correct play. We can't one-shot it, but we can at least hit it really hard, and we know that this buys us a turn effectively. This is fine. We know they can't attack me this turn. I don't know. KO and the Fez could have been a decent play too, obviously, but I think this is fine. Jamming Tower. It's fine. Get rid of these two. Actually, I could have got rid of the Ogerpon, actually. I should have got rid of Ogerpon and kept probably the Budew. That's fine, though. Yeah, I should have got rid of Ogerpon. That was a good chance to discard the Ogerpon. So it's harder for my opponent to take 2 prizes. Yeah, I probably should get rid of Ogerpon. It's fine. I think we're okay. Like I said, I don't think they're moving this Drago. Literally, the only way they can move it is they randomly play a Turo, and that is not happening. Unless they play 2 Switch. No shot. Okay, let's see what this Iono gives me. We still have to work towards getting that boss back. That's our last-ditch effort. There's our Turo. Might as well just play that. Turo the Torterra if we find a Grass Energy here off our bug catching set. I'm down. This should be hoping to be Raps. Because we go knockout. They probably go Radzard here, so we'll see what happens. Yep, there's Rod. But they're out of juice. So we go knockout. They're going to go Radzard, probably knock me out. But that's fine. They don't get Radzard back. Interesting. Huh. I don't know why they didn't get Radzard back there. It's kind of strange. So yeah, we'll probably just Turo here to heal. Just be like, yeah, nice try, bro. You ain't killing my Torterra. I don't know why they didn't get Radzard back with that Super Rod. That was their chance to get Radzard back. I'm surprised they didn't put Radzard back. There's the Goodra. They do have Goodra. Again, this comes down to basically boss. But I think, assuming they're not playing another Switch, yeah, we're chilling. There's no way. Okay, so I'm looking for an energy. Perfect. I take these 2. I mean, they still have Boss Cologne. But I'm not... Yeah, I don't think that's going to make a difference anymore. I think we'll be fine. And we don't need the Max Belt anymore either, so... Let's do that. Make my opponent's life harder. Seems good to me. They should be out of stadiums, too, so we can just... Go back to filling our bench up. Yeah, even if they Kyurem, especially if they didn't put Radzard back, Kyurem's is a terrible play, I think, for my opponent to make. So I don't think they're gonna do it. TBH. And they can't one-shot Torterra either, so we just have a free turn to hit him. So this game is probably Raps. No boss. Maybe not. Might as well Teal Dance, sure. So you can maybe get into a boss for next turn. Just make it. You just need to find boss. They could play another Iono next turn, too. They could play 3, so we might get Iono again, which can get us closer to finding our last boss. But we can also hit the Drago twice, so I think I'll be okay. What's our 2 prizes? Okay, more Pokemon. We'll probably get to play our Iono next turn. They could boss, right? They can go, like, boss, Cologne. They haven't even played a boss yet. So, like, they can go, like, boss, Cologne or something. Like, they're just not going to work out. They go boss. You can't cure them. That's the problem. They're so low on resources. They didn't even put the Radzard back, which is why I'm puzzled why they didn't put the Radzard back. But they have no Switch left. So they can never really cure him unless it's to win the game. But because I Turo'd there, I think we like reset a lot of that damage they did anyways. So I think we'll be okay. Yeah, there's the boss. Probably going to kill Ogerpon. No, they got to Rabsca. That's fair. But like, you KO Rabsca, you're still not winning the game with Kyurem. That's the problem. They're going to Goodra here, but we can hit them with Torterra. We're still 2-shotting this Drago with Torterra. We can one-shot the Ogerpon. Unless they play a 3rd stadium or a vacuum or something silly. Which I don't think. I mean, I assume at this point we're not playing against like a super teched out Drago list. So should be 8. Should be 8. You know? Should be chilling, bro. See what they do. Definitely Goodra, right? There's no way you don't do Goodra here. There's no way you don't do Goodra. What's bro cooking? No, they're Phantom Diving. What? Bro, that doesn't work. Oh my gosh. They should have went Goodra. Not that it matters. We're still 2-shotting this thing anyways. They should have went Goodra. All right, we should drop boss for game. Let's see. 1 time, 1 boss, 1 in 15 chance. Nope. It's fine. Can't win them all. Just in the deck out. Yeah, they should have Goodra'd, obviously. We're still, I'm pretty sure it's still a 2-shot. Yeah, it's still probably a 2-shot, even if you Goodra there, but they probably should have. We could Teal Dance into boss. Do we have our recovery cards left? Yeah, okay. Just safe to do that. I just want to, like, run out of energy and, like, have them boss something up. Because they still have another boss. They're going to deck out, though. I don't think it matters. Okay, cool. Now it's Iono. Put them down to 2. See if we can... Or, well, put me... Yeah, there's boss. There it is. We're actually kind of close. We get to Beautifly, fill our hand back up. Alright, yeah, we're fine. Just smack him for 240. I think it's game over. Like, even if you go cure him here with boss, like, even if cure him doesn't do anything. Like, you cure him for 3 prizes, you still got to take 2 to win. So it's pretty much game over. They just ran out of resources. But let's see if they got anything else they can do. Like, I mean, when they went Legacy Star there, I guess it was correct to do that because, like, you wanted to kill the Budew because I had such a bad board. But they did get punished, and that actually ended up costing them in the end because if they still had Legacy Star, I probably would have lost this game. See, they have an Iono left. Iono Goodra doesn't do anything, though. But, yeah, even if they did Goodra there, this thing was still getting KO'd anyways. Right? 240 minus 80. Still 160 damage. So that Drago still gets 2 hit KO'd regardless. But I guess then if you go cure him, you take 3 Pokemon away. No, it's still... I'm pretty sure a knockout. We still have our recovery cards, too. And they have no stadiums left. So, yeah, even if they did Goodra my Rabsca, it literally didn't matter because I'm 2-shotting this thing anyways. It doesn't really make much of a difference, but... Yeah, it is what it is. What do they got left? Apex Dragon. They can't KO me. It's literally game over. So there it is. Nice. I don't think they can do anything. There's no attack thing copy that, like, should stop me from losing. Like, they can cure him for fun, but yeah, it's game over. All right, cool. We won this game with Budew. Budew, back-to-back beating Drago. We hit the same person twice on the ladder in a row. That happens quite often, though. But we take those. The Budew MVP does. Budew did indeed MVP. Oh my god, they tried to hit the Ogerpon. No, not the Ogerpon, bro. It's a Terra Pokemon. Crazy. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We had game anyway. Maybe just trolling on purpose. Yeah, Drago, like, not bad. When you have Rabsca and Budew to slow him down, it doesn't seem too bad. We just have to get lucky and dodge attacks. Because we need to, if we can set up our board, it feels decent. As you can see. It feels pretty good. So, I'm liking the matchup's not bad. Yeah, the Budew's nice. And Torterra having so much HP is good, too. It sucks you can't one-shot a Reggie Drago, though. You could put Vitality Band in here. I don't know what you're cutting, though, to be honest. Very time space list. But you could, theoretically, you know, Budew the Drago first. There is that option. Like, if worse comes worse, you could always do that instead. But, I mean, it works out, I guess, in the end. All right, there you go. That is the Torterra EX deck in action. With the addition of Budew, it does make the deck a little bit better because you saw Budew slows down the opponent while you get to build up your board. We were able to beat Drago. I mean, we hit the same person twice in a row on the ladder, but Drago's still a good deck. Like, this is a deck that I think without the Budew would probably have still an unfavored Drago matchup. I mean, you do have Rabsca, which we do need to play in this deck in this format, but yeah, it is nice to have Budew now to slow down the opponent while you get to build your board up. It's a bit of a slower deck because you got to get Grotle down and everything, but it's really cool when the deck sets up. I think if I were to make any changes, I guess you could cut in Area 0 for like another basic. Maybe play more grass Pokemon. It's just too many things to put in here at once, right? It also kind of sucks you can't Buddy Poffin for your Turtwigs, but, you know, we could play maybe 1 Poffin. I think 4 Bug Catch, 4 Nest Balls, like, perfectly fine. But, I mean, you can go down that route if you really want to. But that'll be for me on my Torterra Budew deck in action. I got some more Budew content coming out. I haven't really done many Budew decks yet, so I've got some more Budew combo partner videos. Because a lot of Pokemon, in my opinion, actually do get a bit of a buff thanks to Budew, because you do slow down the game a little bit, which gives them time to set up and breathe, which is really cool. But if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. Help me on the road to reaching 73,000 subscribers. Check out the sponsors, Card Caravan, TC Evolution down below. Use code TF, and I'll catch you later. Check out my second channel, as always, and bye-bye.